Everybody, I hope this video finds you well. I just wanted to reach out and kind of give you an update. I've had a few of my clients reach out to me and ask me about this whole conflict in the Middle East with Hamas and Israel, and now Israel's response. So this is not a political video or political statement at all, because under no circumstance am I an expert in the Middle East. But the questions I'm receiving are kind of how this affects your retirement and portfolio. Now, let me say this, portfolio gains are not nearly as important as what's happening over there with people losing their lives in this tragedy. It's just terrible. We can all agree that one human life that's lost is one too many. But what I do is I do my best to try to keep your portfolio and your retirement in my mind and do what's best for you. So one of the things I wanted to do is kind of look at this in terms of history and see what's happened in the past when there's been conflict or uneasiness in the Middle East. And so I have a couple of graphs I want to show you. So this first graph I'm showing you is the 6-day war in the 60s. And so you'll see on this graph, this is the S&P 500. So this is if you were invested in 100% stocks, which almost nobody is, but it's just one index that we can look at. And you can see the gray bar there is the 6-day war. And you can see that the stock market actually ended up higher at the end of the 6-day war than it did at the beginning. Then we can also look at Operation Desert Storm. So in the 90s, you can see that the stock market ended up higher at the end of Operation Desert Storm than it did at the beginning. And then we can look at the Iraq invasion in 2003, same thing. And then something that's probably a better example of this would be the Israel-Hezbollah conflict in 2006. And you can see that the stock market dropped initially and then actually ended up being higher at the end of the conflict. Now, let me say this. We have no idea if this is going to be the same or different than last time. It probably won't be the same. It never seems to be the same. And anybody that says they know what's going to happen in the markets, they really don't. Nobody ever knows. But what we can do is we can focus on the long term. We can stay diversified and kind of weather the storm. And we can hope that it's over sooner than later and it doesn't escalate any farther. So if you have any questions about this, hopefully this helped. Feel free to reach out to me. I'd love to talk to you about this or anything else. Or if you have a friend or family member that has concerns about this, feel free to forward this on to them and they're welcome to reach out to me as well. Thanks so much, guys.